Got that with Jeremiah Hunter along with those two and the tight end Latu. They will go to the air on first down. Rodgers fires open. Boston got it in stride and into Michigan. First down, get it to the ground. Coleman chewing up yards. He forces as many missed tackles as any.
8 or 9, but he's powerfully built. So watch him as he gets into the hole, kind of disappears, makes guys miss, and then the strength.
Oh, that's what Jedd Fisch has really been impressed with, his ability in that passing game as an all-around back. This time he stood up at the line of scrimmage, and a nice game record, 2 first-half sacks last week in the win over Minnesota, 27-24. Play action for Rodgers. Unloads, may have been tipped and incomplete out of bounds. Range, but Grady Gross missed 3 field goals last week in the loss to Rutgers. Play action, Rodgers on 3rd down and 9, looking to escape. Just dumps it off. Jeremiah Hunter will get it across the 25, but not much further. Zeke Barrett.
Or show that score.
That feels like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Adam Muhammad, the true freshman running back in there. He skirts through the hole and picks up 6. Rodgers as he gets it right back to the line here. Another handoff. Muhammad will keep the legs turning, and it looks like
through records. Had to learn a whole new offense here, but he is a great leader.
Rodgers couldn't get out of there. First sack of the day for
is playing in the place of Derek Moore, who's injured. Here he is coming off the edge right here, and this is, again, the one area of this offense that still has a long way to go is the offensive line. Last year, this was the Joe Moore Award winning offense, keeping you off balance, but that time the protection just broke down.
Rodgers quickly, Latu makes the grab and gets back to the original line of 3rd and 10. Rodgers rifles, middle, it's caught. Giles Jackson,
who's a running threat in a red zone position.
Handoff, Coleman, first down and goal.
Great job by the center. Watch the center kind of get off to the second level here. And Coleman with that jump cut and the strength to break tackle of the Huskies.
Well, Rodgers said he's a big proponent of giving it to Coleman here, which they do on first down, but he doesn't go anywhere. Will Johnson matched up on Hunter at the top. Rodgers looks the other way. End zone, too high, and a dangerous pass. Barry got play clock down to 2. Rodgers, end zone. Boston, 26.
A lot of room for Boston at the top of the field.
Play action, Rodgers sets the screen, Latu. With blocking, the big man rumbling down the sideline, stayed on his feet and gets across.
The right tackle, watch the right tackle get out here and get the lead block. They set up the screen to the tight end. Really nice job getting linemen out in front of that play.
Despite the 6'7" frame and catch radius. Handoff for Coleman, jump cut, Coleman, nice run. They have split Damon Williams Jr., the other quarterback, out wide. Now here's a backwards pass. Williams will throw it right back to the other side of the field. Cameron Davis, the running back, has a convoy in front. Davis down the sideline and out of bounds in the red zone.
And back in the red zone for the second time.
And back to the air. Rodgers delivers. Jackson, touchdown. As much noise as possible here at Husky Stadium.
Grant and Graham in the middle.
3rd and 7 for Rodgers. Dials it up. Open. Incomplete. A little bit too far in front of Boston.
Good relationship for him to get involved with.
Handoff on first down goes to Davis. And he pushes.
This a pro style, much different verbiage.
Boston with the grab.
And there's the first down. Now after that first down.
Boston with 64 yards on the touchdown. Jackson with 55 in the score. And now this one's going nowhere with Cameron Davis as Hausman. So 2 timeouts to work with for Washington. And Grady Gross has already missed another field goal today. And this one's a completion and a first down to Rashid Will.
Well, they brought a blitz right here, and Will Rodgers was able to get it picked up by his back. The chains as well.
Rodgers delivers. Latu. There is the first down. As
in the red zone.
Oh, they're not going to clock it. They're going to go. Rodgers looking end zone. Boston incomplete.
They
force. Johnston the snap. McAllister the hold. And this one's blocked. Michigan got a hand on it, and that's how this first half is going to come to a close.
78. Let's see if that's who gets the big hand. He's right next to Mason Graham. Gets airborne. It might have been Mason Graham who got it right next to him.
It was. Big 5-5 with the big play as we go to his top two receivers from Boston and Jackson. A blocked field goal at the end of the first half. They go for the quick strike here to Hunter, and he'll lose a
6'3", 339 pounds. Watch how fast he gets out and makes a play on this screen. He reads it, and he and Mason Graham are both out there making a play on the perimeter. These are two incredibly athletic big men.
Right back to the air, dump it. Coleman with space, has a man to beat, and he does to the outside for the first down.
On receiver, turned that one into a first down.
Ed Fish said the same jump he made from year 1 to year 2, he did from year 2 to year 3, and makes it 2nd and 17 with Coleman split out wide on an empty set. Rodgers, Jackson makes a man miss. Jackson, shifty, may have gotten the first down.
Big game. He's an excellent runner, but he can throw it too.
And he will here on first down. Williams showing off those wheels. Gets to the outside and the corner across midfield. Out of his freshman, so he's ready to go when he takes the reins next year. Hands it to another true freshman. No, he keeps it himself. And Williams, Jed Fish said he's going to give us a heck of a run in the future. Rodgers back in there, set up the screen for Latu. First down.
Second time we've seen him run. Watch the right tackle, number 74, get out in front of this play. It's a tight end screen, sell it, patience, and excellent blocking downfield by the right side of that Washington offensive line.
Latu now the 5 catches, 47 yards, 2 of those coming on those screen passes. Rodgers over the middle, may have been tipped and incomplete.
Well, and you just have choices to make if you're an offense. Are we going to block him? Sether.
Rodgers on second down. Feeling the pressure, he gets dumped. Mason Graham, TJ Guide impact.
Yeah, well, the main pressure comes right here. That's what makes it difficult for a quarterback, because he can't step up because of the pressure from Graham, and then the 2 edge guys get there to finish him off. But the problem is created by Mason Graham on the inside.
It's a 3rd and goal back from the 20. Rodgers throws, Latu catches, and it is just short of the 10. So now,
right now,
16 catches between Jackson, Boston, and Latu in this one. Play action pass now. Rodgers, rifle, throws his first interception of the year.
At Husky Stadium, Will Rogers trying to hit Latu, who's already had 7 catches on a little route down the middle, but Ernest Hausman, watch him read play action fake, get back in his zone, eyes on the football, and make an half-lane.
I saw you with a perplexed look. So they threw the interception at the 37. Now they start at the 32, and there goes Jonah Coleman. 1st and goal.
Ability to jump cut. Watch the first cut. He starts inside, boom, right outside, another cut. 2 little jump cuts on the same run, and I give him the ball again.
And they do. Coleman disappears into the pile, picks up a yard. Coleman up the middle. Jumbo set. Back to Coleman. Over the top. No doubt about this one. Touchdown.
He hurdles the line of scrimmage and gets the touchdown. Up and over, ball clearly across the plane.
On Williams into the ball game on first down. Williams slides down wisely after. Coleman on second down. Runs into a wall. Gross has been shaky. This is a 3rd and 8. Rodgers to throw. Lofts it. Sideline. Incomplete, and a flag. You still have the 2-minute timeout and one of your own timeouts. It'll be Coleman up the middle. And he keeps the legs churning for 3.
Throwing right here if you're Washington. Run the football. Use the clock.
Coleman. And we'll set up 3rd. And
it's lights out.
And it is the freshman Damon Williams at quarterback on 3rd and 3. Coleman to the outside. Coleman Looks like he's short of this Husky football team. And his kick is good.